Hey, hey, this is the first panel, the first official panel of me. And now I will send an invitation to the people. So like that, we'll go on Discord and we will do it. Look at that. I go on Discord and I will send the invitation to everybody. Because this is what matters. Live stream. To everyone. Come on the panel. And if the people just want to watch it, like on Facebook, they can. Hello, I will go search. So this is the link for the panel. So I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. Now there are no people, but I'm waiting for all of you. And I know we will get people sooner or later. That's just a question of time. So I'll send that to Eliu, Moria, our friend Pouliot-Roberge, Cinnabon Bunny. See what's going on. Rizzer Germ, Roman Nation, LDG, Katya too. I would send that to NC Tracker. I will see who will be. Hello, Rizzer Germ. If you want to join the panel, you can. It's the first official panel of me. And obviously, the people on the panel, they can eat in their bedroom. Look at that. I will eat in my bedroom. I will eat on my bedroom. There are two persons live. Identify yourself. You should join the panel. All of you, join the panel. Or if you don't just want to go on the YouTube, you can. I put that publicly on the YouTube, on Twitter, like that. My panel. Like that. Now this is on Twitter. So we have three person on the live. And don't forget that if you want to join the stream, if you want to join the panel, you have just to come. Mr. Germ.
How you doing, Alexander?
Hi. I'm glad to see you. This is the first official live with the panel. How are you today?
Hey, doing okay.
We are already three because the real fan is there. So today it was hard at the job. One person didn't show off. After that, we learned that another one will be still not working for months. After that, another one that came to work hurt a little bit himself, but lived. We were 3 when we are supposed to be 5. And that was not easy. We have 4 person now. Identified yourself in the chat, or just come on the panel. There are a lot of people I see, like live on Discord. Oh, because there are someone else that is streaming right now. This is 14 Barber.
Yeah, I don't think he's gone live yet. Just been in the waiting room on his stream. But you are going up against Neurotic and Doomcock, so
All at the same time.
yeah.
No problem. I will keep going on. I think they will finish. We're still on the live stream. We'll continue to live stream. We will not give up. I see him. I will see you to bird. Okay, later. I said to him, okay, later. It's done. I said to him later. So 4 person are now, only 3. But we are live. We're still live on YouTube with the StreamYards. So Research Germs, what do you think about that magazine? That's my new magazine. That's Pouliot-Roberge magazine from 1992.
When?
1992.
Oh, I didn't know they published it that early.
I received it today. I bought that on eBay. There are a lot of interesting stuff. There are always time for the winning taste of naturally fresh. Like, this is good. Hooters 500 souvenir edition.
It's in pretty good condition for that old.
Yes, so not bad. This is like the souvenir edition of the victory of Kilwinkie. It's a good magazine. We are still live. We are still live, and live here. We are really consistent. We are afraid of nothing. It will still to be live like that. It was a germ, the real fan, and me. So what you did of your day, or is it germ?
Not much, just in the laundry.
There's no laundry?
I'm still not allowed to do a whole lot with recovering from surgery.
Okay. So you can't work for now.
Yeah, not for about another month.
Don't give up.
Yeah. Keep pressuring the doctor to speed up the timetable, but he's not having it.
It's better to stay quiet and not hurt yourself.
Yeah. A little bit of a pain in the ass living off of half pay, though.
Oh, I received a message from Eliu. Okay, he's on 14 Barber stream too. Yeah, nothing against 14 Barber, but we still live too. We continue to be live like that with 4 person watching. We'll not give up our people. So today was a hard day. And because I finished later, I didn't spoke to my girlfriend, but I will speak with her tomorrow. No problem. I was to lie. Okay, later. Later will be there. What is the stream of 14 Barber? About what is streaming?
He was putting some tabloid stuff about the Pentagon releasing information on aliens.
Okay, this is the reason why everybody is watching. It's really popular, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he had Bird, hook, line, and sinker. I don't know about the rest of the people, but it's from the Independent, so that's about as reliable as something from the Inquirer.
That's like in Men in Black.
Yeah.
As we are following more serious sources like Outers magazine. This is our sources about NASCAR. Like Alan Kulwicki with Top Drivers V for NASCAR Crown. We have a person number three. I'm not. I don't follow my. I don't watch myself the YouTube channel. So there are 2 other person without except you watching. Yeah.
There'd be 3. I'm not in your stream anymore.
Okay, so you are only on StreamYard. So we thanks very much that 3 person watching the stream. Without you, we will not be live. We're live for you with the real fan, Mr. Jeremy and me. We are there because we want to inform you about a lot of stuff. I don't know what begin. I will eat some cookies. I will watch the quality of the stream. Oh, the quality of the camera is not that bad. This is better than with YouTube. Tiki of Doom. Tiki of Doom. You out there, Tiki of Doom. Glad to see you. Welcome to Tiki of Doom. We are here streaming for you because we consider that this is important to have listeners, good watchers of quality like you. We are eating cookies and speaking about what we don't know already. We spoke about the fact that I received my first Outers magazine from 1992. This is an important subject. A really important subject. So we know that other people are streaming at the same time. It's fair. This is their right. But the best stream is here. Because here, yes, this is a stream. We stream for nothing, but at least we are streaming for nothing for you. Tiki of Doom. Thumbs up. Yes, it's time to drink some cola. You're Denise too.
Yeah, but I got the good stuff. I got Coke.
Good for you. Oh, you want to? Well, Martin Devon, we want to see us directly on the stream on YouTube. So we'll give to him. So more and more people. If you just want to be on YouTube and watch, there's your choice. Yes, this is independent information, Hooters Magazine. And
yeah, Hooters Magazine, much more credible than the Independent. Hooters Magazine don't feed you bullshit about UFOs. They have nice, big-titted women.
They speak also about NASCAR. And they speak about the new restaurants they opened. But they are not new anymore because this is a magazine from 1992. We don't know
about the last time they had one here.
Yes, but we know at least that there was a Hooters restaurant there.
Oh.
Because the Hooters magazine say that. So you can join the panel if you want.
I can't remember the last time Hooters was up here. Once Buffalo Wild Wings popped up, Hooters basically went out of business instantly.
When a Hooters closed, this is bad. It's not
Especially
good.
for Buffalo Wild Wings. Those wings suck. You get better wings from Domino's. I don't know what the big deal about them are. But they put Hooters out of business here almost the minute they came up.
What? Domino's?
No, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't understand. I don't know that.
They're pretty big on the West Coast. I don't know how far east they go. But once they started popping up, Hooters just faded away.
That's bad. So you in the chat, all of you in the chat, Hooters is better than Planet Hollywood, Hard Rock Cafe, and Rainforest Cafe. You're right to give doom. You're right to give doom. I approve that message. We have 3 persons on the stream. If you want to join the panel, you can. You have just to go on the streamline link and join the panel to speak about very important subject like Asian Pop, Hooters Restaurant, or the war against Mount Challenger. Everything that you need to speak about, the panel is there for that. We are waiting for you. We are waiting for you. All the people in the chat. And if you know people and they are not on the chat, say to them to come on the chat. Because they need to be there. They need to be there. That's really important. All that people that, because there are a lot of people, they are afraid of UFO, and they want to speak about UFO, and this is really important for them. But like me, that this is more important to speak about other things. But we respect the fact that you want to speak about that. This is your choice.
Yeah, we got plenty of competition besides 14. NB Geeks and Nerdrotic.
We'll see. So now we'll go on eBay and watch what I want to buy. Someone doesn't agree. I hear someone screaming, "No, no, no, no!"
Oh yeah, those are kids outside. Thank God none of them are mine.
Let's go. What I want to buy on eBay. There they are. Vampira Transcending Time. That's not an emergency. They are Vampira Death. This is not an emergency. Vampira Archives, number 14 and 11. I will buy that to my local comic shop. Vampira of Bloodshell, Vengeance of Vampira. I want that, but I'm not sure this is the best option. We still have 6 hours, but I think nobody will buy it, so we'll have another chance. So here we have a good series named Vampirotica. I will show you Vampirotica, what it is. This is a comic about that girl, Luxura. And this is Bad Girl Comics, obviously. She's a neurotic vampire killing people. Oh, this is number 23. This is a mature comic, like we like it. Sex and violence. We'll see what's going on, but it's still not an emergency for now. That one is we still have other comics of Vampiritica. That's Evangeline and Demon Slayer together. Here they are fighting a demon. Obviously, we'll click here. So this is Evangeline, Demon Slayer, and the demon they are fighting. This is still Bad Girl comic, sex and violence. We like it, but still not an emergency for now. So what we have, that's great. I bought that that comics. Like you see, that cover is absolutely amazing. You recognize the character. Green Fairy Tales, Myth and Legends. It's made by Zenoscope. I have some of that one. I didn't speak about it already, but I didn't show what I have. But I have some trade paperback with really great art. But this one, I mean, that's a single comics. I want to put that on my wall because that's gorgeous. What you can see exactly, chastity. This is Chaos comic. This is in the same word that Lady Death. That's character now owned by Dynamite. As you can see, this is a vampire killing demons. Still Bad Girls comic. Really good. What we have here, Lady Vamp. I don't know, and versus Black Lace. This is two characters from Blackout Comics. This is something I don't really know. I put that on the wish list because I want to discover more. I can say I want to discover more Bad Girl comics that are maybe even more less known. Because on Comic Vine, I watch every character that is considered as a black girl, as a bad girl comic, and obviously there are some kind of that stuff. This is really it's so niche that they were not in the list, but it's interesting. That's I don't collect so much small cars, but I collect obviously the Hooters. Cars from NASCAR. I have already the number 7 Kulwinky, and this one I didn't bought it already. I have 2 of them that are coming, and but this one's still on my wish list. Here you can see there are some Hooters pins. I don't know if I will buy all of them. Here you have the one of the Halloween, like that's a vampire Hooter girls. That's funny. But what is sure I will buy from my collection, I buying all the pins where we have a Hooter girls on a tank. And that's one obviously I will buy it sooner or later. But this is not so difficult to find this one, so it can't wait a little bit. But it's not it's not the best. The two best I already have them, but that one is still there. As I like Uther's NASCAR, I think I will get some of that kind of pins where you have Uther girls and also the car, the NASCAR car. That's a really good example what kind of pins I like. Some of them, sometimes the pins you see later, I've liked the mascot Hootie with them, but I prefer when you just have the girls. The the mascot make the pins a little bit goofy. This one is great too. Not good as the first one, but still it's still really pretty pin. I think I would buy it. This one, as I said before, this is not really an emergency for now. This one is a outer swimsuit pageant, just cool. Not an emergency for that. But the fact that I already think to buy from that seller make that maybe I will try to take it because only $8. That's not that expensive. This one is cool. As I said, this is not the coolest with the tank. This is better than the other, I think. But it's not cool as the two I have to own. I want it. Atlanta, Georgia. This is a classic for Hooters. They are really strong in Georgia. That one, I mean, that's a good one. That's something absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
You know,
they're from Georgia, isn't it?
no, it started in Florida. In Georgia, they have their headquarters there,
Okay.
but they started in Florida. That one is really funny because this is a pin for the Hooters Community Endowment Fund. That's like a fund created by Hooters to help some organization to do charity, and they nickname it USEF to look like UNICEF. So I want that because that's clearly funny. There are four available, so this is not an emergency. This is Formula One. I put it because again, action hours, babe. I have some other stuff with it, and the pin is cool. That's a cool one.
Yeah, not bad.
Hooters, Ontario. So that's really funny stuff. That's like Hooters Fantasy Champion Sport Rings. It's look a little bit like cheap Super Bowl copy,
Yeah.
but it's so weird that I want it. Again, this is not the only one. This is the same sellers in Kennesaw, Georgia. So I don't have the problem in Georgia that I have to buy from Florida. It's look that every seller in Florida, this is shit to buy. Here they are, the Imperial Archives, and I will certainly that's the poster. That's one of my favorite poster ever. This is Return of the Living Dead 3. That's I mean, a lot of people saw that movies. That's like She Dies For. She to Die For. She is to Die For. But that poster was in like we have a super club when you were able to watch quickly StreamYard to see if there are someone waiting backstage. It's not the case. Uh, we I was each time it was in the window of the video club, and I always wanted that poster because, and it's a long. It took a long time before then I saw the movie, and but the poster always I always like that with all that glasses and all that stuff. I mean, that's a great movie poster, one of my favorite. So I will buy one of them. There are no limit to them. It's just uh, that stuff. I mean, you can find more bad girls at that stuff. I mean, that's the dirty pair, fatal but not serious, from Dark Horse Comics. This is the number five, 4 or 5. Obviously, I would like to have the complete collection of them. I was thinking maybe I was surprised to see that the Dirty Pair had more than one series, which this is classic bad girl stuff, and it's looked to be really more. As I said, that's not big stuff like. But Dark Horse was a big publisher, but. Zealot here we have a complete collection from Zealot in Image, and it's looked like she's killing Nazis. And personally, all that stuff about killing Nazis, I like it. I would say, as we know, Zealot is a character that is really old in Image, so she looked to go through times. It's hard to identify which time is the first one, but obviously the third one is in the World War II, and the second one looked to be like in Japan or something like that. So Zealot was part of Wildcats in Image, but personally, yeah, you see, we have something here that I don't know nothing, but it's so crazy. Double Impact, Raising Hell. So yes, that bad girl comic. I don't know that publication house. This look to be ABC, something like that. Another bad creation. That's ABC. That's adults only number one. I don't know if they add more after that. But if your publication, if you publish under the name of another bad creation, I mean certainly you have talents, and and for sure I want to try that stuff. But I need to see it on Comic Vine. How much we have another Evangelion trade paperback. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, we have here. That's not Uther magazine. This is the Uther Sport. What kind of newspaper they add in their restaurant? Um, Here's I understand. One is about Uther's air. This one we find him a lot everywhere. So maybe he has something special for I don't know which reason. But this is when they start their airline about Uther's. Here this is the volume 8 number 2. After that we have the volume 9 number 11. So as I understand, the number 11 is in July. The number 2 is in March. So as I understand, listen, the number don't follow the months because it's mean that the number 2. It's like if it started, if this is monthly, there was no, the number 12 was in January. But again, number 11 is in July. So if number 11 is in July, it's maybe something that they publish every 2 weeks. But in that case, meaning that the volume 1 was at the beginning of March. It's pretty weird, but interesting. Eating cookies. Now what we have here? ASA, the softball team Eastern Posters signed Miller Limited beer. Now here, does your team have what it takes? So let's look at this kind of poster had been made with Miller Lite and ASA Uther Championship Series. We have nobody backstage. Okay, so we have some comments. I will read them and come back to. So after that, Tiki of Doom. Band Maid is my favorite Japanese rock band, and they dress in cute maid outfits. Okay, thank you. I don't know what's the link exactly. So Martin Devon, no sex toy page. Hey, Tiki of Doom, if people don't appreciate your genius, Alexander, it's a shame. Tiki of Doom, I'm missing something. I thought I'm kind of broken in the head. Say Tiki of Doom. I don't really understand what all that discussion, but no problem. You
He's
are
complimented your knowledge of Hooters.
my knowledge about Hooters. Okay, I have a lot of knowledge. Yes, here that's what I want really much, and I have problem to get it because they are all in Florida, and in Florida everything is fucked up when it's time to buy. Here we have Hooters Pro
They're all
Cup
fucked
Series.
up all the time. Anytime you're dealing with Florida for any reason, it's pretty fucked up.
Okay. So here we have its Hooters support in 2003, like it was like a minor NASCAR competition. In here, what we have is the calendar, and of course with an amazing girl on it, and all what I as I understood on the this is the partner. So you have all the other partner, All Project Inc., Miller Lite that looked to work a lot with Hooters at that time. You have the Speed Channel, USAR, Jack Carew. I have no fucking idea what it is, and Naturally Fresh Foods. Oh, and Hooters obviously is the sponsor and the owner of the Pro Cup series in 2003. It's maybe I don't know if they did that only 1 year because this is the only poster we have actually everywhere I search is from 2003. But I mean it's interesting, and I want that poster, and it's a big one as you can see here. That's a big poster. It's 23 by 18. That's not small, so it's very interesting. Here we have the Playboy magazine of April 1992, and what is interesting about it that it was one with the girls of Hooters. So an interview with Howard Stern, and other stuff like the Russian mob invade the U.S. That's funny to have that all in the same magazine. But what is interesting is that's obviously the for us in my collection is the Girls of Hooters, and that cover is priceless. I want it in my collection, of course. Um, Here, Image Iris comic Shadowhawk Vampire. This is a crossover. The seller is currently away. Okay, so that's, as you can understand, a crossover. I don't see to. So anyway, that being broadcast by Image and Aris Comic. Yes, by Image with Aris Comic. Aris Comic was the publisher of Vampire before Dynamite, and after. Before Dynamite and after what was the original publisher of? I don't remember, but that's between the two big wave of Vampire, the original one and this one that we are living now. Vengeance of Vampire, the Rocketeer. I'm a fan of the Rocketeer, and I want to buy the comics. It's not really something hard to find. This is not my priority for now, but obviously that's the official movie adaptation. That character is absolutely priceless, and I really want to. And you know, a lot of people know the Rocketeer as in the movie and that was a great movie. But the Rocketeer exists before the movie. In fact, there was comics of it. So here we all know who it is. Yes, the Victorian baboon woman, the mythic Victorian baboon woman, named in fact Julia Pastrana, and that's a poster, a reprint of the poster. So if you want a poster of the Victorian baboon woman, you can find one. And I think that everybody would be glad to have a poster of the Victorian baboon woman. What we have? We have Martin Dillon. So here, Black Canary 1991 series. I like Black Canary, but as a solo character. Angela, can see that's an image comic against this is pure bad girls. For who doesn't know Angela, this is the character from Spawn. This is the reason why you see Spawn in the eye. And now the character have changed. They have been sold from Marvel after a lot of stories, and I mean after a lot of legal actions. And in the comics now, Angela is the daughter of Thor, and not the daughter, but the sister of Thor. Why a character lives bound as a demon hunter to become the sister of Thor? Completely ridiculous, but this is where we are. Um, Here, Battle Chaser. Battle Chaser is a kind of really important comic in its time. In the Independent, one of the most popular, but uh, the author has not been really productive, and this is why there are not a lot of issues. Um, but it's still really interesting. This is pure bad girls, but a little bit more inspired from Japanese comics, but still pure American comics, even if the still of heart look Japanese. This is bad girl stuff. Far to be my priority for now. I keep there. Landy Pendragon. Well, we have many authors in a magazine right now. So as you can see, this one is we have the 2009 swimsuit pageant commemorative edition. This is really something that, as you see, it's mine is from 1992. That's 2009. You see, still the style evolve. This is from New Black Issue magazines. Now they are doing a good sell off. This is part of my priority. So many of them, as you can see here, 2009, 2007, 2010, 2010 again, another 2010, 2008, and another of 2006, a little bit more expensive. There, Vampire Archives number 9. Anyway, I will buy the Vampire Archives to my local. No, that's interesting. That's 5 vintage card of NASCAR Hooters with Kulwinky. And this is not something easy to find. In fact, there are I think this is there are 5,000 of them that have been done. Not my priority, not so hard to find. I would like to. Oh, I mean, what I'm doing there, my computer was falling. I found it. You have many. We have that kind of stuff also for other racers, as you can see, Ricky Rude and Davey Allison. But what's interesting us, obviously, it's Hooters. No, Hooters interest us. The rest, we don't care very much. Uh, nobody on the stream again. Hooters magazine. Oh, That the Judge Dredd from DC Comics that are missing in my collection. The other cards, 1992 Cards Champions Racing Collector Series 7, Kunwiki 30 card set. I need to watch because I have already a collection of Uther cards from Kunwiki, and I don't want to have in double. So, Razor is another. I spoke about Razor. I don't have all of them. That's the number 14 of Razor Uncut. That is in fact Razor, the follow up of Razor. From 1 to 13, it's named Razor. That's pure Bird Girl comic, one of the first in the wave of the 90s. Amazing. Jeff Hanyu Uther's NGA Pro Golf Tour. So, as a poster, we have here Uther's Pro Golf Tour. So it's looked that the sponsor, in fact, of the racer is the golf tournament of Uther's, and I know that Uther's did Uther. That's something I want from my childhood, and I want to buy back. Galaxian, and I played so much at that, and one day it broke, and we never replaced it. But I mean, Galaxian is secondly my favorite game, and that Galaxian, not the big one, the small arcade, portable arcade from Coleco. Remember archives, Aliga, I have no damn idea what it is. This is from Image. It could be some kind of bad girl comic. I'm going to try to find more information to understand what it is exactly. Muerta. That's Brian Pulido that created Chaos Comic, and also still own Lady Death, created a character named La Muerta. I mean, it's looked to be a kind of female Mexican version of Punisher. I don't know. I don't understand this is she have been killed or something like that. I don't know everything, but I want to follow that. But because
I think it's more like the Crow.
More, oh yes, it looked more like the Crow. Yes, so that's with guns. Like there may be an hybrid between them. Like Razor is really closer to the Crow because she uses a blade. They're not guns, but La Muerta, yes, this is kind of a mix between the Crow and the Punisher a little bit. Lady Death collection box set, other Vampirella stuff. Legion of Luxura. Luxura is this is Vampirotica. We spoke about that before. So what's going on? This is a lot of Vampirotica comics. Still a Razor. Yes, that Supreme Power Hyperion. This is Max Comic Limited Series. When this is Max, Marvel Max, I think this is where we found the best comics in the 2000. This is where you find Punisher, Garth Ennis from Garth Ennis. This is Marvel Max. What is exactly Supreme Power Hyperion? Supreme Power, I have no damn idea. It just looked to be amazing. And the price is really fine. I mean, I will try to find more stuff. I already bought from him. Mini Conan trade paperback, some Jonah Hex trade paperback too. It's a good seller. Threshold. Threshold is certainly the greatest stuff that have never been published in the bad girl comic stuff. Okay. Um, as you can see here, you have the girl is Pandora. Pandora is the first characters created by Avatar. In fact, this is a characters that they took in the ancient Greece because this is the Pandora that opened the box and freed all the malediction on humankind. But that's an important characters in on Avatar. It was in fact the biggest character for a long time, and she didn't have her own title comics for the majority of the time. She were in that comic named Threshold. So where you have many characters that have been there. So Pandora was not always there, but that's just masterpiece after masterpiece. So let's continue. Hooters Magazine, Strud Sonja, Star Trek, Waypoint, trade paperback science fiction. It's still got still other Judge Dredd, Belladonna, another character from Toledo. That's a kind inspired, as we can see a little bit by Red Sonja. Belladonna is Viking girls that have been our family have been killed. She have been raped. About the common stories of Toledo, as we can see. But she can talks and with animals and control them. So I have four of that series. One is missing. This is this one. So I should. There are five of them, and I don't have the number two. So the number two, I think I will buy this one because the price is. But it's not. In fact, there's all a question of. This is more a question of shipping generally when we buy that kind of stuff. Still double impact. Like this is a shooter. They are cool.
Oh, the shot glasses. Very nice.
That's official one. I put that in my wish list, but I'm not sure if I will buy them. 33 US dollar per shipping for that. Not sure. Double impacts. Blondes have more fun. So, who is the publisher of that stuff? That's really bad girls at his worst. Full refund if not satisfied. No, if I receive that, I will obviously be satisfied. A feedback. But can you say to me who is the publisher of that double impact butt shot number 6? Eye candy. But we don't have the publisher on that. Is it eye candy? Maybe. Let's see.
Either that or is independent.
Yes, it's an independent comic, of course. But which one? Maybe it's published by the seller himself, the artist himself. It's maybe auto published, but I don't know. Another card of Alan Kulwicki, Lady Death Ongoing. That's from Boundless Comic. Tint Muse. Here we have a Playboy February with Wonder Woman, but also, as you can see, they are something. It's not on the cover. Yes, this is Red Hot and Spicy, the Woman of Hooters. So we still have another Playboy speaking about the girls of Hooters. That's in February 2008. But that's like a long time after the other. That was in 1995, as I remember. And so they did it again. And also, like, we have an absolutely amazing Wonder Woman. Although at its Sex in America issue a daring new survey interview Matthew McConaughey, designer of the year, the stripper girlfriend, what the fuck, 20Q, the fetching Rachel Bilson, the real Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, Irish McKella, and the country's smartest cop. That was doesn't need to be so smart for that. So that's an interesting. I mean, it's part of a collection of publication. Here, as you can see, that's KHL hockey cards. So I'm a collector. I already have a lot of that collection, but I don't have the complete collection. Personally, I prefer to buy a box and wait really at the last limit before to buy individual cards. Also because I can do the collection in double and sell one of them to one of my friends that collect that kind of stuff. But I think this is pretty expensive now for that box. I can have better deal than that. This is like 71 US dollar for one box. This is unnecessary expensive. Black Canary Archives. So that's interesting. Really, that's the Omnibus 2. Green Fairy Tales. We spoke about that before. As you can see, this is really a big omnibus. I don't speak about this is like something like 1,100 page, I think, of comics. So this is a lot. In fact, close to everything that had been made by Green Fairy Tales then in the main collection have been done in 4 big omnibus like that. This is number 2, you can see. So Zelnoscop did a good job for that because personally I prefer that. Still Vampirella. Vampirella Archive, and I will buy to my local comic shop. Oh, that one, I mean, I try because the shipping for one trade paperback is expensive. That's obviously there's the Lone Ranger and Tonto, but this is from Topps Comics in the 90s. And that's really interesting. This is something I want to buy and read. Because I have a lot of comics of the Lone Ranger, but this is all Dynamite stuff. See there if there are someone in the background, no person are waiting backstage. So this one will be by, of course. But question is not emergency for now. Star Trek CCG cards because I bought a lot on eBay. This one I didn't bought it already. This Commander Charvanek from the Romulan Empire, but in the TOS. So interesting stats like science, diplomacy, physics, archaeology. Once in play, X equal 3 on every patrol neutral zone mission, even if it's already solved. So interesting character, but not sure if I would buy it because, but $3 is not so much expensive. We have here Overpower CCG card from Image. Here we have Grifter. I don't know if I really want absolutely to buy a Grifter, but that seller has also Spawn, and Spawn I really want it. I'm a huge fan of Spawn. I want it. His stats are great. The image is great also. So don't want to miss the chance to have that in my collection. Authors Magazine, we already saw that, all that stuff. Green Fairy Tales, we already spoke about that. That's another Uther pins. Another Uther's NASCAR pins. This one's great. It's an amazing one. The restaurant isn't identified, so this is like a generic one. We have another one here. Very sweet. So it doesn't work. So Hooters restaurant. That's not our. Is it? This is in Trustville, Alabama. It's close to. It's looked to be one of. I don't know that city. There was a point where Hooters was in every city in the United States. So Hooters restaurant 60 Brown super waitress, and that one I wanted. That's too insane. That's a Hooter Girls superheroes. That's like Hell the Hooter Girls in the comic that I have. Oh, well, I did there. We'll continue with the witch list. Oh my, this is our ex-hockey club in the NHL, Quebec Nordic. And yes, this is the same seller in Florida. That's complicated. That's not expensive. I mean, I would buy it.
But you guys still have a hockey team there?
No, we have done a junior one. That is this thing. That one is.
We have a hockey team here you might be interested in. No one here gives a shit about it. So you can take it for pretty cheap.
Gastonia. That's NC. What is that state? NC.
That's North Carolina.
North Carolina. That one is one of the most beautiful pens I saw from Hooters. That baseball girls with chewing gums and all that stuff. Seriously, that's a masterpiece. I want it absolutely in my collection. With the legs and all that stuff, that's a great stuff. I mean, I love it. We already saw this one, so this is another seller that have this pen. Here we have Warrior Nun Arola versus Razor. Razor, I spoke to you about Razor. Warrior Nun, as you can see, is a warrior nun. She's battling, she's fighting demons and all that stuff. At this time in the 90s, the Catholic Church was really offended by that.
Is that related to that Netflix show?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, this is our Warrior Nun Netflix show. Maybe this is it's. I'm not. I'm not on Netflix, so I didn't watch that stuff. But memorable investment look to have a lot of interesting stuff. So, and this is like in Toronto, so it will not be expensive. So I think that I will buy that really soon. And still judge that she is an absolutely wonderful comic character. She's a Japanese American ninja or samurai, if you can see. You can see with the deadliest. It's what is the name? Crusade Comics was the publisher. That's an independent stuff. So, and I have a lot. I have a big pile of them that I will buy to my local comic shop. They found in their archive, and they find many of them for me. So that's an old Hooters magazine from 1998. Interesting, but the problem is that the shipping is so high. I don't understand why. $28 US just to ship, and it's not that far. It's just Michigan, so I don't really know what they are playing with that. They are
state taxes on that.
I think a lot of Vampirella stuff. The Green Hornet. We have again the Return of the Living Dead. The poster the same. All the Vampirella archives. Razor again. a lot of Evangeline, World of Tanks, a trade paperback. I didn't want, but as you know, Garten is implicated in that. So this is obviously interesting. And so World of Tank comics with Garten is it's certainly violent. I want it. Here we have Aurelia Warrior Nun with Evangeline. Can see that's number one of the series. Sometime in that kind of independent, they write number one, like if there were many of them and they are on one. So Allegra, Angela, this stuff we already saw. Oh, that's a signed poster of Brett Bowden, which is a small 8 by 10. That's not so big. Sign with the Hooters car, Hooters restaurant. The NASCAR Winston Cup. It's maybe like. Alright, that's what I was speaking about. Dirty Pair. So, what we had was the number 4, I think, last time. It's like pretty amazing. Anna Mercury, another comic. Oh yeah, stuff. Alright, that's the new collection of KHL comics. In fact, from the last season, 2009 2020, I'm not able to enlarge the picture, unfortunately. Personally, I put them there, but I think I will buy them directly from the league because they are a little less expensive. And I speak about the cards and the shipping. Oh, that was really interesting for me. I really want to read that. This is the Edgar Rice Burroughs Mars trilogy with John Carter and Deja Torres, the Green Man of Mars. But that's the original novels. It's look really interesting. I found that one where we have 3 of the books, but they are also like there are more books in that universe, and I know that they are like a brick with the 7 novels. So we'll see what I'll do, but this one is really interesting.
Alexander, I'm gonna have to drop out here pretty soon.
No problem. Anyway, we'll finish soon. And the rest, maybe the doesn't need any much explanation. Oh, but that's here. Conan and the People of the Black Circle hardcover. That's one of the last of Dark Horse comic that I need in the traded paperback. And for the rest, I think with there are here card that I'm interested to buy. Demora Sulu signed.
You don't already have one of those?
No, unfortunately. And for the rest, Razor Comics, it's pretty the same stuff that we have. Tank Girl, like it. Oh, I want that. The last stuff I will show on the Hooters Road Trip. That's a video game. It's still completely crazy. And the last page, you are close to nothing on it. because I have only two. That's some razor stuff. So razors and razors, one Uther is made. So we saw everything we needed. So this is my wishes. So we are streaming for a long time, 1 hour, 10 minutes. We are really glad that you came, Razor Charm, on the panel, and all of you, Martin, Devin, Tiki of Doom. It was a great stream, and we will repeat that in the future. So thank you very much. You had visited us, and now I will go sleep because I'm fucking tired. But as the real fan in me and all of us, we ask to you, all of you, to stay safe. And stay safe. This obviously to not do the Momo challenge. So have a good night. See you, all of you.
See ya.